Howdy folks, it's Eric, Black Swamp Blade Swap. Out here today, I just wanted to make a quick video and show you folks some of the stuff that I've been doing out in here is working on tearing these knives apart, putting them back together. I wanted to share with you folks the very first knife. I'm real new to this. Probably only been hunting and collecting knives for about maybe 4 months. Started working on them probably about 2.5 months ago. Because in looking for knives and stuff, I came across a bunch of videos, came across a bunch of you fellers, and got turned on to it by watching folks like Sergeant Kevin Bentley down there in Ellaville, Georgia, and just watching what he does, and then got turned on to a bunch of folks through the comment section, through the community pages, started checking out stuff, and I'm like, man, these guys, they know what they're doing. You know, there's a lot to be learned here. And after a while, got my courage up. You know, the wife, she'd watch with me, or she'd be sitting there next to me while I'm watching, and she'd be like, well, what are they using? If you're gonna do it, you gotta get your tools to do it. So that's what we've done. And the very first knife that I did was a knife I'd had for a while. It was a Klein Brothers electrician's knife. I love these things. They're handy as heck. You working fella like me, these babies come in handy. They got a great old spear point blade on them. They oftentimes come with the hawkbill blade, and that straight edge screwdriver is just it's a lifesaver sometimes when you're stuck somewhere and you're whoa. Especially if you ain't got your multi-purpose on you. But today I wanted to show you folks a little bit of this knife here. Okay, I don't know how good I'm going to get it on the camera there. I don't have my videographer with me today, but I like the way I put that baby back together. It's got some lumps. You can tell it's a first timer. Didn't have a lanyard to put on it. The lanyard that was on it was I made it thinner because I had to take the hawkbill blade out. Still have that, I believe. Keep a little thing up here with, see, and this is where I went wrong. There's that hawkbill blade. And I saved that because I figured maybe I can use it some way, somehow down the road. Just throw all my little extras in here. But, they say the more you do it, the more you learn. And that was my first one, and I learned a lot on that one. But I'll tell you what, I felt great after getting her done. And I just felt real good about the fact that here I tore this thing down. Took out this old thing and put it all back together. Right here in my little shop with my little tools and my own 2 hands. And where I messed up was I didn't put the liner lock back in it. So that straight edge screwdriver, lacking that liner lock there in the middle. I just put the regular. But at the time, I didn't know no better. Now I do. If I'm holding out hopes that I'm torn kind of. In a way, I kind of want to leave it the way it is to kind of commemorate, a fella getting started, and the lumps, the lumps you take on that first one. But in another way, if I come across that hawkbill blade, I almost want to tear it back apart again and put it all back together. Or even if I don't, maybe tear it apart and put that liner lock back in there right, and maybe get a bail. And it's still pretty useful. I still use it at work. You just gotta be careful there because that screwdriver ain't locking in. But after I'd done that, about a month or so later, I ended up finding me a good one. Now that was a Klein Brothers. I'm kind of partial to that one because I'm a Midwesterner. And them was made in Chicago there. Real nice spear point on that. And JJ. So I don't know. I gotta look in the books there and date that one, but it's got a JJ stamping. Klein Tools, Chicago, USA. On the tank stamp there. Ooh. And them blades came out pretty good for as rough as they was. And like I say, I'll get some close-up shots here before we put on the end of the video there, but that takes a real good edge. Blades came out looking good. The screwdriver cleaned up real nice. And like I say, for a first timer, once I got that thing put back together and I could use it and it looked way better than what it was before, it really makes a fella feel proud. It really does, that he can do that. And I've just hopefully continue to get better and better with this stuff. But boy, I found that one and I love it, man. I love it. This one here is a Colonial, Providence, USA. Y'all might have seen that one before. I put it on my working man short. I love me some Rush, especially that working man. I mean, days you dragging bottom, throw you on some working man. If that don't get your blood pumping, I don't know what to tell you. But there's two fine examples of electrician's knives. One that your old boy cobbled together, and a real nice. I love the handles on that. Faux wooden handles, I believe. But that sucker's nice. Got the bail, handy. It's a working man's knife right there. I love it. At any rate, folks, I ain't gonna take up too much of your time today. I just wanted to give you guys a little sampling of where your boy started with his putting knives back together and stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank y'all for your support. Remember, take care of your souls, take care of your family, take care of your knives. God bless each and every one of you. Now, I know I said lanyard, folks, but I was talking about the bell there. I misspeak, as y'all know. Yeah, that was my first go at it right there. This one real nice. That's the Colonial. And this here is the Klein Brothers that I put together. Let's open that up. And that was the rookie's old first go at it. Didn't put that liner lock in there like a fool that I was, but probably work on that again. I'm probably going to tear it apart, put the liner lock back in it, and see if I can't find a bail and get a little more snap on that. So let's see. So yeah, that one there is a fine model. The liner lock. Got the nice bail. I'll take this one to work. And I'll put it to work. Well, I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Dwayne Clark and all the good folks down in Danville today. Hope y'all had a good time. Had great fellowship. Safe travels on the way home, folks. Can't wait to see those videos. God bless.